Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight has been postponed to November 28th. In my humble opinion, that's not a smart idea, because they would have maximized on the revenue if they would have fought on September, because obviously that's Mexican Independence Day is a big holiday, and I don't believe there's any fight lined up for that date. And because Canelo Alvarez is not fighting on that date, at least not so far. I mean, I haven't heard anything, and it's nearly a month out from the holiday. So I'm assuming there's not going to be any fight. And if he is going to fight somebody, it's going to be pretty much a nobody. So Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, you know, they made a huge mistake by postponing the fight. According to Ring Magazine, which is owned by Golden Boy, so they got an agenda, obviously. They claim is in order to maximize the revenue. But that don't make any sense, because it was worldwide news. Everybody knew about it. Everybody was anticipating the bout. I talk to a lot of casual fans daily, and they will talk about Mike Tyson return more than anything else. Maybe they're trying to get in a better shape. That's a better explanation to me. Mike Tyson already looked good. Maybe Roy Jones needed more time, but it was actually Mike Tyson team who let that be known. The article that I read, they were talking about this not going to be a real fight because it's an exhibition bout. They're not going to hurt each other. Mike Tyson 53, Roy Jones 52, this and that. But I don't believe none of that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Floyd Mayweather was supposed to have an exhibition bout 3 months ago. What happened to that? He knocked the kid out in the first round. And people talking about, oh, it was fake. Oh, man, Floyd Mayweather don't got that type of power. Mayweather always fought guys 20 pounds bigger than him as a pro. Meanwhile, he fighting a guy smaller than him for the first time in like 20 years. Of course he was going to dog him. The main thing about an exhibition bout is that it's not going to go on your record. I highly doubt that they're not going to go all out and they're going to be holding back. If you know anything about a fight, once you get hit, all that nice talk is going to go out of the window. You're going to want to get the lick back. So if Mike Tyson get hit by Roy Jones, because obviously Roy Jones got tremendous hand speed, Mike Tyson is not going to hold back and like embarrass himself. He's going to do his best. So will Roy Jones. The article that I read, they were trying to paint the narrative that they're not going to go all out. But according to Mike Tyson, they will. So when it comes to all that nice talk, that's not what's going to happen. It's going to be a real fight, in my humble opinion. I believe Mike Tyson is going to go for the kill. I believe Roy Jones is going to try to survive. The only thing that I'm worried about is Roy Jones' health, because Roy Jones is really a 154-pounder that moved up to heavyweight. He's the most gifted fighter of all time. He arguably the greatest fighter of all time if he retired on time after he won the heavyweight world title and moved down in a division, fought Taylor and all. But I believe he made a huge mistake by actually moving down from heavyweight, losing all that weight. I think he should have fought Mike Tyson right away. We recently found out why that fight didn't happen at the time, because Mike Tyson was pretty much a form of himself. Roy Jones was still himself a little bit in the heavyweight division. So you would think Roy would have took the fight, but according to Roy, Mike Tyson didn't want it at the time. I didn't know that. I thought Roy thought it was in the right time and he could have made more money in the future. So according to Roy, Mike Tyson didn't want it at the time because he was dealing with a whole lot outside of the ring. So either way, you can see why Roy Jones is taking the fight. He wanted to make up for him losing a lot of money. He was guaranteed $40 million at the time, plus pay-per-view revenue, according to Andre Ward. So the only issue, like I said, I met Roy Jones in person, and he was like up here to me, and I'm like 170, and it looked like he 2 divisions below me. When I saw that, I'm really worried for Roy Jones, because we know what Mike Tyson do when he fights a cruiserweight. So you could imagine when he's fighting a guy that's supposed to be fighting a light heavyweight. You know what I mean? It might not go 1 round. It might not go 2 rounds. But if it does go 8 rounds, I'm interested to see if Roy Jones could drown Mike Tyson, because he pretty much got to survive the first couple rounds. If he's capable and able to do so, the later rounds is going to be easier for him to control Mike Tyson and maybe beat him on the system. Now, it was announced it's not going to be a winner unless a fighter wins by KO. So I know they're both going to go for the kill then. especially Mike Tyson. Split Decision episode 49 is over with. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't listen to these decafs. The dumb casual ass fans that don't know ish about boxing.
You don't know,
and you already know all they do is duck. So quit ducking. If you got cojones, call in, because at the end of the day, or at least the night, anybody can get an on Split Decision. Even my own Akhi. If you got cojones, call in. To all the decafs that don't got cojones, they've been proven. So click on the notification bell. And to get notified every time I post or go live on Split Decision. I have Boxing Hood, a show with my own Akhi, coming this Wednesday. I also have David Morrell, an interview coming this Wednesday, so stay tuned. That's the future of boxing. He's a great Cuban fighter that's on the come up. He's only 22 years old. So with that being stated, man, I appreciate every single one of my Akhi. Obviously, today is my birthday, so it's a special day because it's my birthday, and I also hit 30K. Thanks to all of my Akhis. I always talk about the decafs because the haters amuse me. Because like I told y'all, I discovered recently that they don't have no cojones, they have female parts. But I truly appreciate all my Akhis that show me love and support from day one. Always share the videos, always comment, always support me with the super chats. Y'all got me here today. It's been more than a year back, and you know, we came with a storm. Like I said, they didn't see us coming. To all the decafs, quit treating me like the most feared, like the Iron Mike of debating, with a record of 700 debates with 700 KOs. I mean, I can't even keep up with my record if I'm being honest, because I'm just knocking out decafs left and right. As you all see on the live, they are afraid to call in. I mean, I can't pay a decaf to call in. These decafs, if I had a lower IQ, I could have enjoyed y'all debates. I wish somebody would call in.
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I still got the world. I still got the world. I still got the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.